So, local authorities could be banned from selling personal information to private companies. A major report for the government is calling for tougher rules to protect data. But you leave a trail of information just about everywhere you go, using plastic cards, online shopping. That can lead to cold calls, piles of junk mail on the doormat, and an inbox full of spam. So how do you get away from it? Well, Nigel Redhead is the director of myletterbox.co.uk. Very good afternoon to you. I mean, what can we do?
Good afternoon. Register with myletterbox.co.uk is the one thing that every consumer who has internet access can do to help get the mail they do want and suppress the mail they don't. The service is very straightforward, extremely quick to use, and enables you to tell all of the marketing companies who are reputable and working out of the UK what you do want to receive, which charities you support, which you don't, what hobbies you have, and where you want to receive information from them, and most importantly, at the drop of a button, suppress those companies that you don't wish to hear from.
Yeah, don't companies make it quite difficult when you say you don't want to hear from them? I mean, you know, you find that the boxes to be ticked are at the smallest, tiniest bit at the bottom of the envelope, and you don't know whether you've got a ticket to receive it or ticket not to receive it. I mean, they don't make it easy, do they?
Exactly, and it's a situation where My Letterbox gives you the control, and that is the whole point about it. It enables you to control your mail. Companies that are reputable don't want to mail people who don't want to hear from them because it costs them money, it suppresses their profits. What we find with people who register with My Letterbox is that they tell companies genuinely what they want to receive, and then that works. For example, only 28% of all the people registered with us want to suppress all direct mail of all sources, and that includes the unaddressed door-to-door mail.
That is interesting. But what about spam mail, or some of these horrible things that you suddenly get in your inbox that you have no idea where came from?
Spam is a very difficult problem, and it's a problem that can only really be addressed by governments talking to governments, as the majority of spam emanates from outside of the UK. It comes from deep within third world countries. It comes from parts of the previous Russian countries. South America, all sorts of places where regulation is very, very lax. So spam is something that I'm afraid is very difficult to control, other than just ignoring it, deleting it, and using the usual spam filters. Direct mail is the one where people really can do something about it. It's physical, it has to be produced. If it's badly targeted, it wastes environmental resources. So that's the one that really everybody should use the service to make sure that they're getting the mail they do want, they're suppressing what they don't, and it's very quick to use. If somebody simply refers 2 people each time they use the service, within a few weeks, the entire UK connected population would be telling all mailing companies what they want to receive. And it's not a once-only service either. It's something you can go back to as often as you like. So, for example, at the moment, you might not want to hear from a credit card company. In 6 months' time, you might want to, and you can simply switch it back on again. Okay. A month after that, you can go back in and switch it off. All
right, interesting stuff. Nigel Redhead from myletterbox.co.uk. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.